It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back everybody once again to Season 2, Episode 2 here on Cosmic Sky. I'm still in the same spot here that we ended after episode 1, which is where I'm kind of farming up some crops with the intention of selling level 50 hoes. Now, I'd be lying if I said I didn't break any along the way, but I did also sell a handful, and that's where I've gotten my balance of 700k already. Not super rich, I know, but you know, it's kind of respectable at this point. Anyway, I do want to keep going with this a little bit more, and so I want to get these two up and sold, and then we can focus on also getting our level 50 iron with that boss socket up to be a diamond. And checking IS tools, that conversion happens at level 75, so 25 levels to go for that. While doing this, I've definitely noticed that wheat is the best crop for those early levels. Takes the least amount of effort to break, so it is definitely the easiest to use for leveling up hoes. Especially that insta break with the iron is very, very nice. But once you get to a good rate on seeds, it's easy to move over to both berries. These are, again, both new crops that released this season, and I'm enjoying them a lot. Quick fix, and we'll keep going. Now, the best part of doing this grind on the island is that our team is huge, and we have so many people running adventure, getting more and more seeds to expand our farms, because that's all it takes. Tons and tons of crops to level up these hoes. I mean, the farms are looking pretty good. Oh, and I mean, that's another positive about doing this grind. We can get farming treasures. Of course, this thing has a long way to go, a lot of upgrades ahead of it before it's actually pretty valuable, but it's a good start and a good drop here. And it looks like these two side hoes, if you will, just both hit level 25, where they seem to have both gotten a uncommon socket. So nothing crazy there. They'll definitely be going off to the auction house once they graduate to iron, but let's just get that step done. Bang and bang. Now time to make some cash. Let's go ahead and put them up for about 700k each. Now, as we move on, we can talk about where we want to actually spend this money that we're going to be making here, and it's going to be in skill tokens. Player skill tokens were extremely common last map. That has been fixed and adjusted, and now they're quite rare, but they are still just as important. So as you can see here, tokens are going for about 500k a pop. We have enough for at least one right now, so we'll pick it up and claim it up. And we need to claim up a ton of these things, because in slash skill, you can see there are 3 different categories, and each of these pretty much need to be maxed. The island skill one at level 5 is huge. You get minus 90% durability loss. PvE is amazing as well. And then the PvP, double armor durability, extra max HP. So our end goal is to get 15 of these things. With our very first one, we'll start with island skill and begin maxing this thing out. So let's go ahead and collect level 1 here. But now we need to figure out how to make even more money. And I think we're just going to resort to first adventure for now. So let's hop in one of these and start grinding it on out. Crit inch 2 here. An uncommon expander, of course 5% there. A cow spawner. Like, these first few chests are going crazy. Woohoo, coal fuel. That is a great one as well. Out we are, and profits are already starting to look good here. Between a bunch of recipe pages that will likely go to the island, but also some we can sell. More socket expanders, more dust, and all other goods. We should be able to start making some cash. Just came out with even more drops here. We've got a bunch of seeds for the island, and then even more stone gems, even a perfect stone gem to sell. Plus, just sold a sword here for 180k. So let's put all this goodness up. 10 items waiting to go off, spider spawner, all these expanders and good stuff. And let's actually go ahead and open this one. Immense power. I actually am a fan of that enchant. Looks like level 5 is actually going for very solid money here. I'll throw it up just for 100k for now. Now that we've spent some time in the adventure though, let's go ahead and hop back onto the island to grind away. And I really want to focus on getting good grinding swords. So let's go to the shop. We'll hit up the IS tools section and just buy a ton of wood slayer swords. Goal is to get all of these to at least level 25. Now, when these swords get to level 25, they get a random attribute in a random socket, and we really want a legendary socket. A boss socket would be great, but a legendary would be better. And Zune, why you kicking me, bro? Anyway, back, we've got a full inventory here, essentially, of these wood swords, all level 1. These wood swords can one-shot rabbits and chickens, so let's really quickly just slap out a couple of these to get all of these to level 2, because once they hit level 2 here, they turn into stone, and that's when we can start throwing enchants on them and start grinding real mobs. So real quick, let's get all these up to level 2. Just one more here, and bang. With that, we can hop on over to the skellies. We'll drop a fix all, and then start throwing enchants on them like I have here. We've got 2 swords, one level 37 and 47 that we're working on. Unfortunately, these both got uncommons, but when the sword gets to level 50, it turns into iron, and we get all those enchant books back, which we can then recycle onto a brand new Slayer sword. So here's a level 2 one that we can start grinding out with. Level 3, level 4, level 5. So what's it gonna be here? Another elite socket. Oh my gosh. Now, we haven't leveled them all up just yet, but we do have a good amount here. We've got 4 iron swords here. Of course, none with great sockets. We got an uncommon, 3 elites, but let's go ahead and throw these in the auction house because we're not going to use them. We're going to wait until we get a good roll here. Only going for about 150k is a little tough, but at least it's some money that we can make from this. So we'll put ours up for 125k a pop. Handful more grinding later, and I think it's time we swap things up here because, guys, the balance is looking at 2 mil, some good cash. So let's go ahead and spend it on some tokens. 1.2 mil pop for skill tokens at the moment. They are getting wildly expensive and wildly quick, but we'll go ahead and buy one there. Then we can claim not one but both of these up, and then we can max out our island skills, getting us that fly and 90% less durability loss on the island, meaning grinding is going to be a lot easier. Previously, I had to grind with 2 swords at a time because of fixed cooldowns, but now this thing's going to take barely any durability damage and we'll be big chillin'. So let's grind a little bit with this beautiful new perk. Here's another sword, once again hitting level 25, and of course we get another elite socket. Come on, man. Give me something better than that. Now, we're still on that XP grind, and we still have not gotten a great sword, but we have gotten a lot of XP. In fact, we're over 1 million XP on us. And unfortunately, XP is not selling for a ton. In fact, it's down to under $1 per. This is 100k XP going for 85k. It's tough to see, but we want to go ahead and match that. Let's go for AH sell just 80k on this 100,000 XP. Try and make a little bit more money for a few more skill tokens today. And we are going for skill tokens again because they finally seem to be dropping a bit in price. Here's 2 for 550k each. We might save up for that. Otherwise, there's a bunch for 600k as well. How does this bro have a stack of skill tokens? What are you doing, bro? So we sold some more XP, and now we are going to hit the auction house for these other skill tokens. Looks like, yes, they have not been purchased just yet, so they are all ours. We can claim both of these guys up. And in our first PV, we actually have 3 others that we purchased. So let's claim these guys all up, and then we can hit /skill with 5 tokens to place. For now, we'll put 1 on PvE just to get an extra bit of outgoing PvE damage. And then the next 4 will all go into PvP. Makes the shield valuable, gives us passive bleed ability. We also get double armor durability, which is nice. And the... Dang, kicked out again. Second time today. Anyway, the last one here for today is extra max HP. Love to see it. With that, though, we are going to end off today's video. Bunch of good grinding, bunch of good progress. Tons of amazing skills applied as we continue on this journey. So again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe down below to not miss out on any cosmic episodes, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and goodbye.